Welcome to episode 18 of Meet the GIMP. My name is Rolf Steinort and I'm recording this in Bremen, northern Germany. When you go to the website meetthegimp.org, you'll find a new thing here on the top right side, Stuff to Cover wish list. And this brings you to this list here of things I think I can cover in the future. And I want to have your input for that. And in some way I can't activate comments on this pages in WordPress, and so I have set up a post in the blog called wishlist, and you can go to it either in the blog or via this link. And here you can simply put your comment below and enter your name. This name is shown. Please enter your email here in case I have a question, and this mail will not be shown and I will not store it or use it in any other way. And if you have a nice photo site or so, just put it here. There are clicks to your site then. I can guarantee that. I see that in the log. I got some questions about commenting in the starting site of meetthegimp.org, and there are two ways to write a comment to one of these postings here. The first one is just click on the title here, and this brings you to this page, and here the comments, the list of comments is showing, and here you can add your own comment. Or go back, and at the bottom of each posting is either 7 comments, the number of comments, or no comments, and when you click on that you go to the same page here. And in this case it starts really with the comments. You don't have to read the stuff above again. I hope you all survived the change of the feed. The worst thing I can imagine is that your downloading program started to download all the back shows. I hope that doesn't have happened. There's another thing new, a direct result of me making my own feed instead of letting the provider doing that, and that is using PodPress. I have here a link for downloading the show, and you can use it from here. I have switched off the pop-up player, which was here for some days. It made too much trouble. My files seem to be too big for using that thing. So, we had selections part 1 last time, and today we'll have selections part 2. The fuzzy select tool is closely related to the select by color tool. They do simply the same, except for the fuzzy select tool selecting only one contiguous region, and the color select tool all regions with similar colors. And I'll start with the fuzzy select tool. There are some options here. You remember these here: replace, add, subtract, and intersect with the current selection. There is none, so I have to use add. This is the same as in the other selections. This is the same as in the other selections. If anti-aliasing is checked, the selection is not sharp at the borders, but it's a bit fuzzy. It gets a bit opaque, and so you get you see it as a smooth corner. And if it's unchecked, you have a really sharp definition, a really sharp border between selected and unselected. This is this soft edges, feather the edges, and here you can select transparent areas not so important, I think, with photographies, but well, if you are using masks and so on, perhaps this is by default on. I'll leave it on. Sample merged is the same as with the others. Base the selection on all visible layers, so you can select what you see, and if this is unchecked as now, you'll select the stuff that is in your current layer. It's a small difference, but well, worth to look at if you want to select something in your current layer, or if you want to select something from well, from what you see, from the total output of your image. This here threshold defines how much difference between the colors is allowed to be in the selection, or when something is out of the selection. 0, now I'm selecting only the pixels that have well, one definite color. And here is a very important selection, a very important choice for you to make. Which mode do you want to have the selection? I really don't know the exact definition of composite, but it's a bit like the gray value of or the added red, green and blue channels. It's the standard way, and here you can select if you want to use the red, the green, the blue channel, or the hue, saturation or value channel as the basis for your selection. I really have to do a thing about color modes, I think. Well, not that nice to do, I think. Okay, let's try this tool. I just click into the image, threshold is 0, and let's see what's happened. I have a selection, and the selection is 1 pixel in size, not more. And I can select more if I increase the threshold, and this I can do here. Let's say 30. Click, and now you see all the pixels that are selected. Let me activate the quick mask here. Now you see where the stuff is selected. These pixels here are 30 off, or plus minus 15 values off the value I selected first. And let me go switch back here. Press Tab to get this back. Shift Control A to unselect everything. I can do this in a different way. Go back to threshold 0. Click into the image, and now I'm drawing the mouse down and right. Both things work, and so I increase the threshold, and here you see now I'm going into this blue stuff, and now I'm still on the wall. I think this tool is more useful for graphic designers than for photographers, because graphic designers work with well, clear colors, and we work with such well, with such an awful mess of different colors running into each other. So back to my tool here. You can change the threshold by just pulling the mouse to the right or down, increase or back to the left or top. This works the same in the color selection tool too. Okay, select by composite. Let us select by hue. I try to click at the same point and draw to the bottom, and you see here I have a way better selection of the wall, of the this blue-green part of the wall, than I had before. And so choosing the right method of color definition is a good way to get good results with this tool here. I click into the quick mask, and here you see it's nearly perfect, only just a few specks to repair, and I would do that with painting in the quick mask now, and not with the selection tools. If you wonder which mode to use, you can look at your image in different channels, and that's here with the channel modes. Just look at the blue channel. Nearly everything has the same blue value. Or look at the green channel. Here are some differences. Or look at the red channel, and that's nearly the same here. So I would use here the green channel for selecting, or in the case we just saw, the hue channel. Next tool here, selecting colors, has the same functions, same options here. It has one difference. If you click here, you select all fields with this color, and you are not you don't have to have one contiguous area, and that's the only difference between these tools. One selects only one area and not the stuff that is away but has the same color, and this tool here, color select, selects all the areas with the same color. The name of the next tool, Intelligent Scissors, or Scissor Select tool, is a bit overstatement in the intelligence part of the name. This algorithm here looks for edges and tries to follow them with the selection. And I want to select here these letterboxes, and here they are. And now I just use this here, activate the selection tool, and you see I can put a point here, and now I get a plus sign, and I simply click here, 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 and the algorithm is supposed to follow the borders, and you see here it didn't took the outside way, it took the inside way. Let me enlarge this a bit, and here you see the image is not that well focused. Now I can draw this here up to here, and there was a mistake with my choosing this point. So I pull this up and this here, and you see the algorithm follows the border, and if you give enough information where to follow, it's pretty good. But I usually don't use this because there are better ways to do this. It's I think I would use here the color select tool. You see it always takes the wrong way around and so on. So let me quick finish this here. Just to show you how to get the selection complete, you just click onto your first point here, and then the cursor changes. Now I have here a plus, put the next point on, and now I have these two rings, make a loop out of it. And now it's a loop, and I can still move the points around here and make the selection better. So, and when I now click into the selection a second time, the selection, well, the line here, the path, is selected. And to look at the quality, I activate the quick mask, and let's zoom into it and look around a bit. You see here, well, not bad, bit work to do, but this is a tool. Well, here this is my fault. I'm sure I clicked here and not, I should have clicked here. So this is the fairly intelligent scissors. Well, the thought of having intelligent scissors, really intelligent scissors, is a bit scary, isn't it? The next and last tool I want to cover today is the foreground select tool. It was quite a sensation when this algorithm came out some time ago, and it's well, not so sensational in using in the GIMP, but let's give it a try. These are the usual modes here. Anti-aliasing isn't activatable, and here I want to select really one single area. I want to select here the Roland of Bremen, freedom sign in our town. I want to select the Roland here. First I zoom into the image to get a bit better control. And in the background you see the facade of our townhouse here in Bremen, or town hall better called. And now I select here this selection tool, and you see I can select a contiguous region or different regions, and I want to have a contiguous region. And first I have to select make a row selection with this automatic lasso tool here, and it can be very crude. You see everything outside is now made blue, and blue is the color of the unselected stuff. And now I have a brush here. I can control the diameter of the brush with this slider here, and I paint with a single stroke through the stuff I want to have selected. I have to look for it that I don't select stuff I don't want to have in the image, and to get everything that I want in the image, to paint over that. So, and when I release the mouse button, the algorithm starts to work. You see here, this has to be selected, this here, and every time the selection gets updated and stuff that is similar to the stuff I just painted over gets selected. And here I can now change to mark background, and now I'm painting here over the background that I don't want to have in the image. And here again. So this works better when there is more difference between the to be selected part and the stuff that is selected. Here the difference between them is not big enough. And when you are finished, you just click outside and get your, oh no, sorry, you just press enter to accept the selection. This one wasn't very good, but I think you can see how this should work. The Path tool belongs also into this part, but I'll cover that sometimes else. In the Select menu, you find a lot of other stuff you can do with selections. And I don't know if I have to cover this here. I will look into it, and perhaps there will be a selections part 3. So this was it for today. I have looked now at the feed. A lot of you have gotten some episodes in duplicate. I have reduced the number in the feed to get a bit of the load off from you, and I really hope that you have broadband and don't pay the volume. So I gave out a warning, but well, let's see. This will definitely be the last change of the feed. Everything I change now will be behind the scenes, and I hope not hurt you again. Let me hear some comments, and I can promise you for the next show with a really new thing: viewer-generated content. And with that outlook, I say goodbye. Up to next week.
photocastnetwork.com, your photography resource in the potosphere. photocastnetwork.com